I think one of the first things is to realize that there's no rush. There's really, really no rush. And I say that because at the end of the day, everything that you do, it comes from what you desire. And for you to be able to build your desire, build your competency, it comes from also being self-aware. And being self-aware means listening to yourself. And I don't think you can rush listening to yourself. You listen to yourself at your own pace as you feel and as you go through life, because different challenges and different emotions bring about different things in you. And it's only when you take the time out to actually be with yourself, think about things, that you actually start to get a clearer picture on things. My main point is that to have time to essentially take out with yourself as an individual to really just think about your desires, what you want, what went right, what didn't go right, and just really listen to yourself, so that you can build your self-awareness and know exactly what you want out of your life.
It's very important for young people to have a framework, to have a roadmap. You need to have a framework that really guides you. Like, how do I move from point A to point B? How do I move from point B to C? And once you have that framework is going to be a structure for your life. That now you want to build something. If you want to build a business, there is a roadmap for that, so that you won't be delayed. Because one of the biggest challenges that we might have is that in times of uncertainty, it's easy to get delayed because you didn't really have that roadmap that provided a guideline to say, this is my roadmap, this is how I want to move the business. So once you have those structures in place, those systems in place, those are the things that will always bring you back the moment you delay from your objectives. So it's very important to have that structure as a guideline, that framework, that roadmap, that is really a guideline to say, this is what I want for my life.
It means looking at a situation, regardless whether it's good or bad, and asking yourself, what can I create out of the situation that I'm in? Instead of only just always seeing problems, I usually train myself to be curious and to think critically about what's in front of me. And then sometimes it means that sometimes opportunity is not something that's very obvious. Opportunity can come in many different forms, and it usually comes through negativity. But with curiosity and adaptability, I'm able to shift my perspective to see where value can be unlocked. That's what it means to me.
I like that saying that opportunity always meets readiness. Like, you essentially need to be ready or be at a certain level for whatever opportunity that might essentially open up. But that essentially requires like an active role from your side as well. This is where I am. It's not happening now, but let me take steps more or less to sort of, when the opportunity comes, I've moved way further, so when it meets me, I'm better placed.
It doesn't have to be all or nothing. And that is so true. There is a middle ground, right? You don't have to be shooting out the stars all the time. You don't have to be down in the dumps all the time. There is a middle ground. And as long as you keep trying, you're itching one step closer to that goal that you have. And at Further, we love big, audacious goals. But you don't just reach a big, audacious goal and wake up, when it's all there. You break it down into tiny little pieces. And each day, you edge yourself closer and closer to that big, audacious goal. So it's okay to have dreams that people feel are impossible. You set your game plan, do the hard work internally and externally, and it's not going to be a big dream after a while. It's going to seem like something that's attainable and that you will be able to do. It's not all or nothing.